over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh_Clevenger, a Bougie Sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday. Over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh_Clevenger, a Bougie Sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Soon and very soon, the Battlehawks will make it to the championship. Pray for me. Please put me on your prayer chain. I'm getting through it. I'm making it through. I'm making it through. I've recovered. I've recovered. I've recovered. This Battlehawks girl has recovered. But here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'm watching the Panthers, right? Nick Chubb, Nick Chubb is gone. That is the pain. That is the pain of being a Browns girl. While I can't even enjoy Bryce Perkins in the pocket having time to bake a souffle because Nick Chubb is signed away. That is the pain of being a Browns girl and moving to St. Louis. I digress. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. This is my last show of the spring football season. It ain't over with your girl, Posh_Clevenger, a Bougie Sports production, a part of the Fanatical Elf Network. And I'm so blessed to be here. I'm so blessed to be here. I have a wonderful guest. In honor of Father's Day, we have with us an awesome Mr. Duane Shirden,
Hello.
father of running back Jaden Shirden of the Panthers and now of the San Antonio Brahamas. How are you doing, Mr. Duane?
Good.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Good.
Yes, it's good to see you. You had something to say?
I said, thanks for having me.
Oh, it's wonderful for you to be here. Thanks for taking the time. He is a hardworking man. Not only did he work hard raising his son, and is this your only son? Only child?
No, I have a daughter.
You have a daughter? Okay,
yeah.
Okay. All righty, working hard, raising a family. We're going to make sure not to keep him too long. He has other obligations. But first, you know what to do. You're going to subscribe to Posh_Clevenger, and you're going to be sure to we're going to get a shout out to our sponsor, Fast Draft Fantasy. You're going to download that app. Play rookie only bets up to $50 deposit. You know the code Bougie. You know you need a little Bougie Sports Girls in your life, and All Girls Sports Podcast. We took a little sabbatical. We've got a lot going on. Your girl Lysandra is now moving to Cleveland. You're gonna see us. Next week. Juneteenth will be. All of us ladies will be together. So like Bone Bugs and Harmony, we're gonna be all together. Yes, we will be all together in one place. We will be all together in one place at the Juneteenth David and Joku Celebrity Softball Tournament. You know I'm looking forward to that and seeing my girls. I'm going to try to save my pennies and come back and maybe see my family again and see Lana. She's in that Superband movie. So I will definitely want to check that out too. That's something else too. But we do want to give thanks to Fast Draft Fantasy app for downloading that. But without further ado, I want to bring back up Mr. Duane Shirden. But let's take a look at his son and his first touchdown.
This is your first legitimate pro career, pro snaps here in the UFL. How good did it feel to score that touchdown, and how important was it for you to get that opportunity this week?
It feels amazing. Really happy. I contribute to the team. For me, personally, like I said, it's been a long time since I stepped on the field, but it felt amazing, especially to score.
Uh-huh. That is awesome. You're awesome. You're very proud of him. So take it away. I am talkative. So I'm a girl. I'm talkative. So without further ado, just tell me a little bit about yourself, a little bit what it means to raise a son in sports, juggling that life work balance. Just you have the floor.
Um, well, make a long story short, Jaden always been inspired, self motivated to play football at an early age. From he was like I'll say five, six. I would say 7 years old when I realized he was gonna be real talented. Just by his athletic instinct, I seen him on
Mm-hmm.
start when he started playing contact.
Mm-hmm.
And each year he always has gotten better. Always worked extreme hard, and like I said, the number one thing for him was he was always self motivated.
Mm-hmm.
Always worked out on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Myself, I was a head football coach. I coached 17 years high school football.
Oh, okay.
He used to always be at the game, wanting to come to the field, practice field, and he took it all in just by watching, observing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think his biggest asset is how he gravitate to anything he puts his mind to,
Mm-hmm.
and his heart uh,
Mm-hmm.
is big as they come.
Mm-hmm.
Athletic skills
Mm-hmm.
is off the charts.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the things that made him finish in high school. He started varsity as a 14-year-old. He went to 4 straight state finals, won 3 out of 4. His last year, he was his team was number one team in the state. He was coach's state player of the year, and he finished his career with 107 touchdowns, and that's number 3 in state history. And he rushed for five, I would say 5,600 yards, 5,600 yards he rushed for. And the most impressive stats in his high school is he played 52 straight games.
Oh my.
I think is his high school's a record. So that's 52 straight games he played since he was 14 varsity. And another impressive stat is his playoff touchdowns, 33 touchdowns in playoffs. So that's his playoff record for touchdowns. It's probably my total 4 years in high school back in the 80s. So
Wow.
it's very, very impressive. A lot of people don't know his story, but the channel over to college, he was a 16-time All-American. He was up for the Walter Payton Award 2 years in a row, finished in the top 3 of voting. He was led the country in rushing 2 years in a row in the CAA conference, which was one of the toughest conferences in FCS.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically dominated whenever he had the opportunity. And the thing that impressed me about him,
Mm-hmm.
whenever he's called upon to make a play or
Mm-hmm.
anything, he always answered the bell. If you get
Okay.
an opportunity, he's gonna make something happen. And
Okay.
fast forward to NFL, he was with the Carolina Panthers. Did an extremely good job. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it was a numbers game of how many backs they had.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt in my mind, and people that know football, he's
Mm-hmm.
talented enough to definitely play in NFL. Let me track back. He went to the combine, um,
Mm-hmm.
finished in top 5 in the 40, and he
Wow.
finished number
What year
one.
was that?
That was 24.
Okay.
He was in the combine, finished in top 5 in the 40 out of running backs, and he finished number 1 in the 10-yard split. And he would have hit 4.3 and some change because his pre-trial test was 4.35, but he pulled up on his second run, which he was
Mm-hmm.
at then. He finished the combine. He tweaked his groin a little, so he still finished though. Still got through it.
Still got through it. You know he persevered. Mm-hmm.
So you cannot coach his speed. Um, we don't hurt it all. He didn't play at the FBS level, which didn't mean anything. He played
Mm-hmm.
he played in East West Shrine game. He dominated practice down there also.
Mm-hmm.
Um, He's also represented by Drew Rosenhaus, and if you know Drew Rosenhaus, I mean they came to him. He didn't go searching for them. They came to him. So
Mm-hmm.
that tells you enough said right there.
Yes.
So we're looking for him to get back in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
We was fortunate enough to play with the Michigan Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know what happened. Well, I got an idea what happened, but I'm just gonna keep moving forward.
Yeah,
He-
yeah. I'm kind of I was side eyeing that decision.
yeah. So,
I
but
was really side eyeing.
he landed on his feet with the San
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brahams.
Mm-hmm.
He did very well in
That's
the
what
short
I
time.
want to talk. When he played 3 games, he
Mhm.
played 3 games, and he made a difference for himself. First of all, he was player of the week. He played player of the week,
Mhm.
just arrived player of the week. And
Yes.
then these are the stats he ended up with there. 99-yard average. 20, he made, even though he played 3 games with Brahamas, he still made a difference. He
Yeah.
still make that film,
Yeah.
even though he only played 3 games while he was there,
Yeah.
you know.
That's what he does his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
Call upon him. He's gonna make a play. He's gonna make
Mm-hmm.
something happen. He's gonna make his imprint on the game somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm.
He made his last game. I thought was one of his better games, and he didn't. He didn't. I think he only carried the ball once, but he caught a couple of passes. But he
Mm-hmm.
really did very well playing the gunner of making key tackles, and he had a fumble
Mm-hmm.
recovery. They got called back because they called a
Mm-hmm.
personal foul on a hit, which was clean, I
Mm-hmm.
thought. But just the fact that his speed of him getting down as a gunner to making a tackle, and he he hasn't tackled anybody pretty much in, I would say, probably since maybe Chester Academy when he went 1 year post grad there. Probably last
Mm-hmm.
time he tackled someone.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't returned kicks because for some reason teams wouldn't use him back
Mm-hmm.
deep. But he hasn't returned kicks probably since 2019 when he was in high school. So that's how long he did some returning in Carolina, but he wasn't used as far as back deep. He did practice.
Uh-huh.
He did start preseason at an off returner for
Mm-hmm.
Carolina in the first preseason game, but he hasn't been really used since
Mm-hmm.
high school, which is puzzling to me because somebody with that type of speed, you would want to find him somewhere on the field to use him because he's going to make an imprint on the game. So it,
That's what
I,
I'm thinking. I know his mindset. I'm gonna control what I can control. I
mhm.
can't control where they use me. It's just that when they use me, I'm gonna make sure I make a difference. And
Oh yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what he did. He was pulled onto the Brahmas.
yeah,
When they put him on special teams. They didn't use him from running back. He made
mhm.
bam, special
Yeah,
player of the week. You
yeah.
know.
You put him anywhere on the field, he's going to make a play.
Mm-hmm.
Thing that's really impresses me about him is how focused he is,
Mm-hmm.
and he believe in God, and he believes in praying. He believes in staying humble, and he also
Mm-hmm.
believes in when God's gonna touch his situation or make a move,
Mm-hmm.
it happens. It works. It happens.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. And that's the power of a father. That is the power of the father. You know, I encourage, in my nursing career, I encourage everyone, to be a father. Women, don't get in the way of, that fatherhood. It makes a difference. It really makes a difference. My memories, of my childhood are I love my mom, but why are they more intense memories with my dad, with my stepdad and my grandpa? You know what I mean? I can quote my grandpa deeper and stronger than my mom. Why? That is the power of a father. Um, you
I,
animals respond to their dad stronger sometimes than
and
their own. You know what I mean? So
we have
that
a
is the power of a father.
we have
So I really want to shout you out and give you your accolades
we have
for
a
that.
unique
And and in my small mind and growing mind, I really want Green Bay to call him. I really want
Green
Green
Bay.
Bay to call him.
Well, I'll take anybody.
Definitely. I really want Green Bay to call him. I want your son to dry my tears with with losing Nick Chubb, we've got the on. This is the Green Cleveland Browns death. I'm side in yellow are all. This is my side eye list. What have you done for me lately? To quote Janet Jackson.
Right.
So all these people in yellow, I'm side eyeing.
Mm,
And these are my rookie running backs right here. We picked up in the draft. I, Jerome,
mm,
you know, this is my side eye list.
mm.
So definitely, if your baby can send his film, definitely to Green Bay Browns, wherever he can get in, he can let him fit in. I know he will make it work. He's a dual threat. I know he will make it work. I know he will make it work. To
Well,
you gotta soon be off. You've got some other obligations. Tell me, help Posh find finally. Speaking of fatherhood, I told you off the screen how
mm,
my predicament. I
mm-hmm.
am horrible at giving gifts to my son and my boyfriend. I'm like 1 for 30, I think, and positive gifts I know deep down he actually like. What is the best gift to give a father besides, what is the best gift? Did you ever get a really good gift for Father's Day besides leaving them a hell alone? What is the
Uh,
best way to
I'm going.
what is the best gift? What advice would you give me?
I'm going to answer that question, but I'm going to go back to Jaden one more time.
Go
We
ahead.
have a unique relationship,
Hmm.
but he also has a unique relationship with his mother. So
Okay.
his mother has done a lot also through his career,
Mhm.
and he has a lot of her will in him
Mhm.
also. So I just wanted to point that out.
It makes a
Um,
team. It
yeah.
makes a team working
Uh,
together. Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
far as gift, does I mean I always I'm simple. Like I'll take a pair of Jordans, or just saying Happy Father's Day is good enough for me. So I
Uh-huh.
don't. He like sneakers.
Yes, he does.
Give him a nice pair throwback Jordans that he may not have already.
Okay.
You can't go wrong. That's just my
Okay.
opinion. Or
Okay.
maybe
Okay.
if he likes to wear suits or shoes or jewelry, men always like jewelry or clothes. I don't know if he liked to dress,
Uh-huh.
but definitely
Well, the clothes don't work out. The clothes
okay.
I want him to wear,
Mm,
he would not want to wear.
okay,
So
all right.
it's so bad sometimes. I see guys on my Twitter feed and I imaginary shop for them at DXL. So
Mm,
that's how I scratch my itch with shopping because
okay.
I've only like two things I picked out he actually really liked of them. So
Well, either
guys, we really are together. We really are together.
okay. Well, either I would say either a pair of nice sneakers, like some
Yeah.
Jordans, or take him to one of his favorite restaurants.
Okay. Okay. That'll work. I think
Because
that'll work.
you don't gotta make reservations for Father's Day because it ain't like nothing like Mother's Day. So you can go right
Okay.
in anywhere Father's Day.
Oh, God.
You won't have no problem having getting a seat.
Just roll up. Just
Yeah,
roll up
yeah.
and
You can't make
come.
no
That's
reservations
a
for Father's Day.
shame.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is, but
shame.
that's the way it is.
Yeah, one time I tried to plan like a social for all the men. I tried to like plan like a church function where all the men get together and like play basketball.
Uh,
Like, I told the church elder, you pick the spot and I'll bring like the food,
mm,
I'll bring like the food, and
okay,
but it just didn't work out because there's so much going on,
right,
for
right.
and that, for his birthday. But yeah, but we do have to do something for Father's Day.
Okay,
So yeah, but
all
yeah.
right,
Alrighty. Well,
all right.
thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank
Thank
you.
you so much for your time. Anytime if you need anything from me, if he needs a positive media or whatever, you know where I am. You know
All right,
where
I
I
appreciate it.
am. You know where I am.
I appreciate you showing love towards Jaden and keep doing a great job.
Yep. Take care. Take care.
I
Thank
will.
you.
You're welcome.
Righty. Yeah. Much love. Much love. If
All
he
right.
anything, any news, you come to me.
All right, I will.
Take care.
I will.
Bye.
All right, God bless.
Bye. Bye. Alrighty, guys. And that was Daddy. That was the proud papa of Jaden Shirden, running back. And let's put him in your prayers. I hope he gets calls. There was news that dropped today of players. I think of Corbin of the Showboat, no, Corbin of the Brahmas, getting some type of look by the Browns. I was like, boo. Wide receiver Corbin of the Browns getting looked at by the Browns. So some players are getting a couple of showboats. I guess they were done, so they were being able to get some film in front of these NFL teams to get looked at by, because they were done earlier, so they were able to get looked at by the NFL teams. So there was news that dropped. Be sure you could follow all of the UFL season still not over. So they've got we got the championship game. It's settled. Michigan Panthers versus DC Defenders Saturday. Your girl will be there. I won't be front row this time, but I will be there, and I will go live. I will go live with some raw footage. Well, I'll go live, and I'll have some things after words. But yes, it's supposed to be some rain. Supposed to be rain, so prepare. Let me put on my nurse's hat. I don't know where it is. Put on my nurse's hat a minute. Start immune up. Everyone is stressed and nervous. Ask your doctor about your favorite immune product. Our family, 3 days before a tailgating, we always airborne vitamin C. 3 days before tailgating, 3 days after a tailgating. During halftime, we use cough drops so we can caw and yell or bark, dog pound bark the whole game. But you're late. Start doing it. Start doing it. Immune up. Your family's over the counter immune products. Start taking them, especially if you're getting ready to get on an airplane, and take it 3 days after the game. You're stressed. You're staying up late. Immune up. Don't spread any pestilence around. But yes, start doing that. Our family, we chronically do that because we're yelling, we're stressed, we're nervous about our Battle Hawks or Browns or Cyclones. We're excited. We're staying up late. We're sleeping in the car. The things we do for football are crazy. So we're going to take a little break here and transition to the final part of our show a little bit. We're going to take a little break here. Let's see where we are in our slides here. And we'll be right back. It's that time. I am so silly. It is that time, as promised. I am so silly. I would have been kicked off the stage. It is that time. It is graduation time, guys. It is graduation day for our players. They worked hard. They put down film. It is graduation time. Let's talk graduation. But first, like I said, I'm going to the Juneteenth David Njoku softball game. It's at night. Are you going to be there with me? You got to be prepared. My link is on my profile at X. Be prepared with Avon bug spray, the classic deep free. As you know, the dark green is for deep woods. There's a silver type that's usually good for softball, but both work. But if you're going to be in deep woods with lots of trees, get the dark green. But I'm definitely going to have some, and I may have a little samples. If you might see me with a little bit of samples if you run into me, but definitely the Njoku celebrity game is at night. You know your girl is going to be prepared. They're with sunscreen and they're deep free. You can trust Avon. 139 years, Avon. You can trust it for bug protection. And here's a tip: if you're out hiking, you're walking and you have your book bag, spray your book bag. Not only spray your legs, spray your arms, but spray your book bag. That's a tip I learned from my son. Spray your book bag when you're out hiking with your bug spray. That'll act as a wall of protection too. Good tip. So without further ado, it's time for our graduation part of our episode. So I focused on two teams. First, I focused on two teams. I focused on the Falcons and the Browns, like I said. I will flip back and forth on the rosters if need be, but I focused on the Falcons and the Browns. What are their needs? Okay, so the Falcons, let's talk the needs. The Falcons offense, they've got Falcons offense. Michael Penix as their quarterback. Okay. Kirk Cousins. What is the latest news with that? Okay. What is the latest news with Kirk Cousins? Okay. I don't know. Okay. So in yellow, I'm side-eyeing. Okay. I'm side-eyeing the people in yellow. Darnell Mooney. I did research and it says that Drake London the stats are a little bit better versus Darnell Mooney. Okay. Darnell Mooney is 27. Okay. So the yellow, I'm side-eyeing. Those are the needs. Next, Atlanta defense. Some gaps in the fourth string. The blue check marks are the rookies. Okay. Are the rookies. These are their needs. These are their needs. Braylon Trice was questionable at that time. So, what I'm saying, here's what. You know, if we're talking graduation, UFL graduation to the NFL, you know there's going to be some people on my lips. You know I had to say something about Hakeem. Abdul Hakeem the Dream Butler. Now, you know we had Abdul Beecham on the show, who informed us that A, he was Abdul Hakeem's locker buddy, and they're both named Abdul. Well, anyway, Abdul Hakeem the Dream Butler show your film to the Falcons, to Help London, Tampa Bay, and the Browns. So film where you block. Remember earlier this year, Hakeem, we were like, where's Hakeem with receiving? He showed that he could block. He was running, he was blocking, he was doing the bodyguard action. Show that film, Hakeem. Show that film that you're 30, that you're healthy, that you have a dual threat. Show that film. Falcons, you can help out with London. Help London. Tampa Bay. Hakeem, wouldn't you love to receive a ball from Baker? Come on. Say that. Say that. Come on. Hakeem, you know where to send your film, honey. Let's go. Next. You know, I had to say, Toa Tua, running back, and Bryce Perkins, quarterback. Tandem call. Keep it simple, baby. One call does it all to the Falcons. Keep them together. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter. Just one call. Just one call. Peanut butter. That's it. If I was the Falcons, that's all. Hello, Panthers. Yes. Just after the game, when they're hoisting the trophy, I would just have that Atlanta Falcons blank. I would just fly blank to St. Louis. Blank needs to be on a plane right now, in a hotel, with emos right now, coming down to Edward Jones Dome, like it will always be Edward Jones Dome. But coming down to American Center right now, okay? Blank. Get in the plane and pick these. While they on the field, there should be a shot. It would be hilarious. While Tua, and I think I misspelled his name, but Tua and Perkins are holding the trophy in the air. Blake is right there, like Arthur Blake, grabbing them. Tandem call. Keep them together. Keep them together. Peanut butter and chocolate, peanut butter and jelly. Call them. Tandem Falcons. Call them. Keep them together. Tua, regular season, 50 average, 6 touchdowns, 356 yards. Postseason, 85 average, 3 touchdowns. So let's review, kids. 6 touchdowns in regular season. In this postseason, he's done half of that already. And we haven't even played the final game yet. Okay? We haven't even played the final game. He can't be denied. He can't be denied, folks. Okay? Bryce Perkins, quarterback. Him. That's all I got to say. That's all I need to say. Okay? That's all I need to say. That's all I need to say. Okay? Toa Tua, Bryce Perkins, tandem call to Falcons. That's all we need, baby. That's all we need. I am so excited for these gentlemen to take the next step. I'm so excited for them to take the next step. We're going to wrap up here. It's been an awesome season. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is my first big podcast like this. I'm working on something right now. I'm going to be telling you more about it really soon. It is NFL related. Um, it is kid related. Yes, it is kid related. I can't hold it in. I can't hold nothing from you. I can't hold it in. I can't hold it in. It is called Operation Brown's Kid. Yes, it is a 5 episode show I'm doing. It's called Operation Brown's Kid, and it's a show just teaching kids about Brown's history. But it's going because I am a nurse, but I'm also a former nurse aide instructor. I was certified in teaching. And so it's going to be a 5 episode show. I'll drop it like during the daytime. It's a show just getting kids interested in Brown's history. It's going to involve STEAM, which or STEM, so that they learn about Brown's history, but it's going to be immersive. It's going to be they're going to learn STEM and STEM subjects, science, technical, engineering, math. It's going to be a great supplement during the summer. When I was a kid, my family made sure that I did workbooks, those gold, yellow workbooks with kids on the cover. If you remember that, I'm showing my age, Gen X age. During the summer, I didn't just watch TV. I played outside all day and got hot and dirty. But in the morning time, I did workbooks whereby I was looking at some of the subjects that I was going to be doing in the next grade. So if I was just got out of 5th grade, I was looking at 6th grade math. So when the new year started, it wasn't cold to me. I was able to know what was going to be hard for me to do. So, and also doing educational, that learning that's casual, like going to a museum or something like that. So it's going to be fun learning. It's going to be using the way that kids learn. We all learn in different ways. We learn kinesthetically, moving around. We learn visually, and we learn orally or auditory method. So I'm going to make sure to engage kids in the different ways that we learn, but it's going to be about Brown's history, but there's a little bit of science, a little bit of math. I'm going to be reaching out to guests real soon, but I was so excited, and I started the process with my local library. So I'm going to be shouting out the library throughout this. So it's going to be a little bit of reading rainbow. Shout out to LeVar Burton. Those PBS Sunday, those PBS shows are within the throughout. You're going to see that within the. Shout out to LeVar Burton, the magic of the library. I want to thank my library because they had a great whiteboard that gave me a great framework for me to come up with my ideas and a grid. It was such a magical feeling. So shout out to your local library for that. So I can't hold water. I'm so excited. So excited. So look for Operation Brown's Kid coming to you real soon. About 5 episode show, because about almost time to get back to school, but a 5 episode show just getting back to you. If you know any research, you have any ideas or resources or guests, whatever, yeah, you know where to find me, Posh_Clevelander. But without further ado, I wanted just to show a final frame of our friends, our guests. My favorite Brahamas picture, this couple in the middle right there, they are styling in their shoes. I want to shout out at Bogle MC. He is head of the Battlehawks tailgating. I want to make sure my Michigan fans, if you are coming in town, DC fans, whatever. DC fans, if you need resources or support or where to go, at Bogle, at BOGELMC, tailgating information. You guys all know to go to Red's Barbecue. Red's Barbecue, I tweeted about that, 63135 zip code on South Florissant Road. That's the place to go to get some good barbecue, beef products too. available. I saw this picture today. Today was kids camp, Battlehawks kids camp, Juneteenth. Today it was. I had to get this cool picture of this kid. I know I would never be that cool, but I'm okay with it. This kid, I had to definitely post her first football game at VHS Lore right there. She came all the way from Minnesota the day of the tornado. She just missed it. But and Sabrina, there's her lovely nails. I'm finally going to get my nails done before I go to Cleveland for the softball game. But those are her lovely nails right there. Oh, and she graduated from shout out to Sabrina. Sabrina graduated the same day as a game. After the graduation, came to the game and they won. So I definitely so many memories from there. But I just want to just shout out all of the players, all of the fans. This was a great season. I'm going to do even better job. But look out for Operation Brown's Kid, and definitely I don't know if I'll do a Hard Knocks watch like I did last time, but I'll definitely be hanging out with my bougie sports girls too. But thanks a lot. It's been awesome. Definitely share this video. And thank you to Duane Shirden for being an awesome dad, to Jaden Shirden. Put Jaden Shirden in your prayers. Get him to the NFL and all of the players. And look for me this weekend. I'll be at the game. I want to go live. I'll be at the championship game. Everyone be safe out there. God bless. God bless. You guys take care. Good night.
It ain't over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh_Clevenger, a Bougie Sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday. It ain't over. Spring football update with your girl, Posh_Clevenger, a Bougie Sports production. Check us out on YouTube and on X every Tuesday.